Today I'm going to make a Mother's Day card with an SVG file I received from forevermemoriesforyou.co.uk. I received that file via an email. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save. I'm going to choose where I want to save this file. I want it on my desktop for recording purposes. I'm going to find it, right click on it, and I'm going to click on extract all. And here it is. You see the difference? This one still has the zipper up and this one is opened. I'm going to click on that just to see what's inside. Click on it again, and this is the file. See that? That's going to be cute. Okay. Now I'm going to go into my Cricut design space. I'm going to click the upload here on the left hand side. I'm going to go into upload image, click on browse. I'm going to go find the file that I need, and it's the mother SVG. Click on that, click on it again, and start downloading. Alright, so this is layer number 1. I'm going to call that layer, if I can spell, number 1. And I put the TF there so I know that it comes from Forever Memories for You. I'm going to save that. Click on upload image again, and you have to do it one by one. Rename that layer number 2, and I'll do that for absolutely every single one. Now that I have uploaded all the images that I need for this particular card, I'm going to click on each file. And then I'm going to click on insert images. I'm going to wait for the machine to do what it needs to do and double check that I have everything that I need. First thing that I like to do is I like to take the front base and the back base and work on that first. Alright, so this is the back base. I'm going to ungroup this. I'm going to move the butterfly to the side. I'm going to change the color of this file by going up here on the top left hand corner, clicking on the arrow, on the question mark I should say, and I'm going to choose the white color. Now I'm going to click here on the right hand side on the layer that I want to work on, and it's this one here that says cut. It should not be cut. That should be a score line. So I'll come up here to line type, click on the down arrow, and click on score. Next step is to click on the file, the whole thing. By clicking on it here, it selects everything on that file. By doing it here on the right hand side, it only chooses one. You want both. Then you click on attach. Alright, we'll put that aside. Okay, so since this is the most boring part, I'm going to fast forward it, because all I am doing is just choosing the colors that I want all of my layers to be. Okay, now that I have decided what colors I'm going to use for my first cut, I'm going to send this to my Cricut Maker, and then I'll be back. And this is the card that I made with the SVG file that I received from forevermemoriesforyou.co.uk. Didn't make any changes to any of the files, meaning I did not resize anything. I did change the color, like I said. Usually the first cut is not what I end up with. So I changed the colors around, and I put the bow on the side, and what I did with that is I bent it and slipped it underneath the first and second layer on both sides. I glued half pearls on the front of the card, and I made the flower by gluing 1, 2, 3, 4 petals together and putting a half pearl in the middle, and I raised it up with a foam adhesive. The same thing with the mother. Okay, so far I haven't included anything inside the card. That's just the way I'm going to leave it for now until I decide who this is going to go to. Then I'll probably print some paper out and tape it inside. Okay, now on to the second card. So after making the first card, without making any changes to the size of the files, I decided that on my second card, I think I want the flowers a little bit bigger. So I think I want them like maybe that size, like that. I'm going by this one here. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so here it is. It's almost an inch big. I'm going by this one here in the middle. So I'm just going to click and drag. Okay. All right, and I'm going to duplicate that just in case I feel like, actually I'm going to do a bigger one still. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and then so since I'm making the flowers bigger, I think I might make the butterfly a little bigger also, so I'll try that. Okay, and I'll just send it to my Cricut Maker and see what comes out of it. I'm going to start with the flowers that I cut out, and I am going to start off by inking the edges. Okay, now that I've inked the edges, I am going to wet them. It's easier to shape them this way. I'm just pushing in, and that's it. And then turning it around and pushing in the middle. And because I want to make this one look kind of like a rose, I'm going to make a bud. You do this by pressing in like you do with the bigger ones, and then instead of turning it over, you just press in like this, making a little cup. All right, I'm going to hold it with my hands, my fingers like this, and then I am going to put some glue right in the middle. There's glue right there, and I'm just going to hold it until it cools off a little bit. I did the same with a different color. I have these here, so I'm just going to glue all the petals together. Okay, and now that I have cut everything, it's just a matter of putting everything together and deciding where you're going to place your decorations on. So I decided that my base, my front and my back base, were going to be this chocolate color for my second card. Okay, right here. And then I decided to print out a paper and stick this inside, and it says Supermom. Okay. Okay, and that's that. I committed to that. So now I've got to figure out where I'm going to put everything else. So I think I'm going to do that there. And then maybe this here. And here are the bows. Gotta shape them real quick. Then a little bit of glue. Okay, and this is the last piece that I went and I bent over like this, and I'm going to glue it together like that. Okay. Like that. Oh, that's cute. All right, right there. So where's this gonna go? All right, I think I'm going to add a few little crystals here. All right, and I'll be back. Okay, so I started out with the SVG file with which I made this card. This is the first card that I made with it, and this is the second card that I made with the same exact SVG file. However, I changed the size of this one here, of the mother. I changed the size of the flowers, and I turned them into roses. And then I took some die cuts from my own stash and added them. And there it is. Plus, also, I forgot to mention the paper that I printed out. And this is the card. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching.